next question. Have you ever met someone who has been classified as a narcissist, then be declassified as a narcissist?
I haven't seen any change.
So once you're a narcissist, that's it.
Yeah, you're kind of in a club, and the difficulty is that it's what we call a rubber band theory. Okay, so if you can stretch a rubber band, and it can become quite long, start it this big, you get it this big. But if I let go, that thing's popping back. So the way the heartbreak of narcissism is that you can actually train this person to be a little bit more empathic, to not be so jerky and not be so entitled, and actually listen to other people. Here's the but. As soon as there's some stress in the system, the workday doesn't go the way they want. They didn't get the raise they hoped for. Their friend buys a bigger house than them. Their kids are behaving badly. They're just simply getting older. Like life isn't going the way they want. They blow again. The rubber band is right back.
So yes, y'all, that is true. A lot of narcissistic people, well, most of them revert back to their old behaviors when a little stress is applied to their situations. And of course, if you're new here, I'm actually a diagnosed narcissist. I have narcissistic personality disorder. So yes, I have narcissistic personality disorder, y'all. But I've been in psychotherapy for the past 6 years. And I tell people, I have not changed like people think that I have. My first thought is still narcissistic. My first thoughts are still self-serving and come from a place of self-defense. That's after 6 years of psychotherapy, y'all. And what she said is true. Like, you can teach a narcissistic person to become a little bit more empathetic, to control their behaviors a little bit. But a lot of times when a little bit of stress is applied, like she said, like somebody buys a bigger house, things don't go the way that you want them to go, you snap back to who you are, because most of my life, those behaviors have served me and have gotten me to this point. I'm 38 years old right now. I've been in psychotherapy for 6 years. So 32 years prior to that, those behaviors served me to help me get to that point in life where I was at. So it's a lot easier to snap back into those behaviors than it is to move forward and learn new ones, especially if those new behaviors and those new things don't serve me in this moment. Another reason that narcissistic people will snap back to their regular selves, revert back to their old behaviors, is because of depression. Like, not only am I diagnosed with narcissistic personality disorder, but I also have, general anxiety and also depression. So paranoia comes along with that anxiety a lot of times. So I'm paranoid, I'm depressed, and that makes me snap back as well sometimes. But being in therapy and putting in the work that I have put in, it's helped me live a healthier, more fulfilling life. I do feel like I can be happier now. I do feel like I enjoy life more now than I ever have. But most narcissists don't get to that point because it's easier to snap back than it is to admit that I have a problem and to press forward and continue stretching myself into this unknown shape, so to speak. That's why I tell people who watch my channel, don't take hope from my channel that the narcissistic person in your life is going to change and be better. Because anybody can change for a little while, y'all. It's simple. That's simplistic. Anybody can change for a little while. It's the consistency that it requires for true, authentic behavioral alterations, y'all. And no, you can't make them go to therapy. They can't go to therapy just to get you back. They have to want to go to therapy to work on themselves for themselves. And they have to be open, honest, and vulnerable in therapy. Vulnerability is scary, y'all. So again, even going to therapy can have the rubber band effect. Like, I can go to therapy, make positive changes, but I go to therapy, I be vulnerable, and I don't get the answer that I want. Guess what happens? I snap back, even in therapy. So therapy isn't always the end-all, be-all cure, y'all. It takes consistent work over a long, extended period of time. And I personally will be in psychotherapy for the rest of my life, and I'm okay with that, y'all. I really am. I enjoy therapy now. So even if you see another self-aware narcissist or other self-aware narcissists online saying that they have changed their behaviors and they're no longer narcissists, apply a little pressure to them, y'all. You will see them for who they really are. Once you don't give them what they want, and once they are not getting what they want, they'll show you who they really are. And if you made it this far, y'all, you might as well like and subscribe. Thanks.